It's a Monday. I've got my under eye patches on. After a fun, good weekend, it is time to be productive. So now that I've kind of cleaned my space a little, we got the laundry going and dishwasher is empty. It is now 8 a.m. and time for me to get to work. I did have a really big event thing at my school today, but it got canceled because of the rain. So I was like, perfect. I have to get a lot of projects done. I have to film a video, catch up from the weekend, just a bunch of things. So it really worked out and we're gonna have a super productive Monday. I'm gonna plan out my day in my Dream Achieve workbook like I always do, but it's sometimes hard to show you guys the workbook throughout the day. So I actually made this to-do list also on my phone that I'll put on the screen here and throughout the day when I get things done, so you can check off your to-do list with me. As you can see from this to-do list, I have quite a few presentations and projects that have to get done today, like they're due tomorrow or Wednesday. Let's get to work. I'm first gonna get started on my social entrepreneurship paper project, my SET project. So let's get that knocked off because that is due tomorrow.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go easy, easy on our tiptoe.
All right, it's 11 o'clock. I've gotten two or three things done for my to-do list, but it is time for a little mid-morning coffee break. We have a lot to do this morning. I'm powering through, and so I wanted to have it a little bit earlier, and it's going to act as a little pre-workout before I head to the gym. So I want to show you guys how I've been making my brown sugar iced coffee. So I'm excited to introduce you all to this part of the video's sponsor, Javy. So Javy is a microdose coffee concentrate, meaning you get all the amazing flavor and caffeine of coffee, but in a smaller dose. So all you need is 8 ounces of whatever liquid you prefer. If you want plain coffee, then use water, but since I'm making a latte, I'm using a milk. So I use half almond milk, half oat milk. That's just what I prefer. And then I'll also add in some flavored creamer at the end that you'll see. And then you're gonna add 1 to 2 teaspoons of Javy into your liquid. I prefer 2 teaspoons for this iced coffee. And this is where the magic happens. It's seriously so cool, guys. You just start mixing it all together and it becomes the perfect iced coffee color. There's not that bitter taste that you get with making your own iced coffee at home. I don't have to chill my hot coffee for hours or buy expensive pre-made iced coffee. And then to give it that brown sugar flavor, I'm topping it off with my new favorite creamer. This thing, guys, I don't know where it's been my whole life. It's from Trader Joe's. It's an oat milk brown sugar creamer. It is so good. So I'll add a little bit of this on top with some ice, and there I have my super easy and affordable at-home iced brown sugar latte. All right, are you ready? Let's have a little taste test. It's so good. I want to drink so many of these throughout the day. I'm obsessed, and if you guys love coffee too and you want to try it out, you can use my code in the description box for 25% off your order. I love when you make it yourself a coffee and you just instantly feel more productive. So now I'm going to drink my coffee and get back to work. Okay, we're gonna take another cleaning break. I picked up this cleaner, soft scrub cleaner for kitchen and bathroom this weekend. I'm normally not someone who loves using these super chemical heavy cleaning products, but I feel like our bathrooms and sink and stovetop have just been so dirty, and as we move out soon, I want to make sure that we're keeping everything clean and we get that security deposit back from our apartment. So I'm gonna clean kitchen and bathroom a little bit before I head to the gym. It is time for a gym break. It's so nice working from home because I can put in the gym whenever I want to into my schedule, and I love doing it right before lunch. So we're gonna go down to my apartment gym, do a little bit of cardio, maybe a little bit of strength. This is when I listen to podcasts, watch a YouTube video, that kind of thing, and then continue with my day. It's a nice break in the middle of the day. All right, it is 2 o'clock. I'm about to go meet a friend for coffee, but I wanted to quickly talk about some of my tips for getting things done in the day, for productivity, because I get this question a lot, and I thought this was a good vlog to kind of talk about it in. I think first off, you have to set realistic expectations for yourself. Today, I had the whole day to plan exactly how I want, and I love these days when I do get them, where I can decide what to do each hour of my day. But I recognize that that is a privilege, and not everyone gets to do that. If you're in classes, if you have a job, if you have to watch your brother or sister, you have kids of your own, or you have to watch over a parent or a grandparent, or whatever you may do in your day, your responsibilities, your priorities, I recognize that not everyone has the flexibility to plan out an entire day of just what they need to get done. But the hours that you do have that you can plan however you want, write it out and time block. Be like, all right, this task I'm guessing is going to take me 30 minutes. So I'm going to do that here. If I'm going to work out today, this is where it's going to have to happen in my day. If I'm going to grocery shop, let me also run to the post office while I'm out, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, that kind of thing. Like, just kind of take an overall look at the time that you can schedule and plan and be like, realistically, how long are each of these tasks going to take me? When do I need to start working on them? Then once you give yourself that time, set a timer and get it done. I'm someone who I think done is better than perfect. I am not a perfectionist compared to what many of you may think. I'm someone who would rather get everything done at 80% than get a third of the things done at 100%. And I find that's best with college too. You don't want to neglect not turning in assignments at all just because you want to get one assignment perfect. You know, it's better to just get everything in rather than have things not done completely. And so I'm kind of the same way with other aspects of my life. Some things in my life, yes, I have to be a perfectionist about, and I'll take the extra time, but for everyday tasks, homework assignments, and what I held up right here is a timer. So you can set timers on your phone, or you can get a little block like this from Amazon. It has 5, 60, 15, and 30 minutes, and I just set it on my desk and kind of keep track. So if I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes to finish this paper, and once these 30 minutes are up and I read through it and everything is 80%, great, you know, it's my best work, but I'm not stressing over it and going over every little thing, then I turn it in. And I do that for all these tasks. So like 30 minutes of workout, 45-minute workout, whatever I give myself, I'm gonna do my best in that time period. And when it's done, we move on. So it's really about not getting stuck in one task and moving on. Another tip is to obviously eliminate distractions. Again, this is the privilege of me being here by myself. I can have control over distractions. Again, if you're babysitting your brother and sister, if you have other people in your space, it's going to be harder to eliminate those distractions. But for me, I'll turn my phone on Do Not Disturb if needed. I know that I can't like watch YouTube and get quality work done, because remember, if I'm only giving myself 30 minutes for a task, I can't multitask during that. I have to stay focused for those 30 minutes. So I could either work on this paper and also watch YouTube for an hour and a half and have the same quality paper, or I could not watch YouTube, just put on instrumental music in the back, work for 30 minutes on this paper, and then move on to the next thing, and then watch my YouTube tonight, or I watch YouTube when I'm on the treadmill, something like that. I really try not to multitask. That's kind of what this timer is also helping you do. Like, you don't touch anything else till the timer's up. On days that I know I'm working from home, I schedule things for the afternoon. So like Skylar wanted to get coffee today. I didn't want to schedule it for the morning because I knew that I'd wake up and be stressed and want to just start tackling my to-do list. So I scheduled it for the afternoon where, yes, I still got things to do, but it's a nice break in the day. I've been looking forward to it. I'm not as stressed out as I was this morning because I've gotten things already checked off the to-do list. And I know that it'll be a nice break before I continue working in the evening. So trying to schedule walks, being with friends, workouts, getting coffee, running out to do errands in the afternoon is what I prefer, because I know first thing in the morning I just want to get grinding and get on my computer. So figure out what works for you. That's what works for me. That was so sweet getting to see Skylar. Just had a chai latte since I already had 2 coffees today. So that was delish, and now I'm just gonna drive home and get back to work and make some dinner. All right, fireplace on. Let's get to work. The name of the game is comfy pants, always, but I'm vibing with this sweater set. I'm really liking it. But I'm finishing up some emails, and then I'm gonna turn on Bridgerton and start cooking dinner. I'm gonna make my go-to salmon bowl tonight. I just roast some salmon and veggies and go from there. And then I have my group project call because we present tomorrow and our presentation is not done. So we're gonna have a call to kind of run through stuff at 6:30 in an hour and a half. Time to run through this presentation. It's 7:22. Here are my slides. Not my best work. All right, this is pretty basic business presentation about General Electric. Normally, if I am making like a cute presentation, I'll use Canva, but this was just like for strategic management. He just wants the basics. So yeah, those are my slides. Do you guys want to hear my presentation? Jack Welch was the CEO of General Electric from 1980 to 2000. I know you're probably not interested, don't worry. Now on to some fun of choosing Princess Polly selects for an upcoming haul while I watch Bridgerton, and it's storming outside, so very rainy vibes. All right, it literally just hit 9 p.m. I am going to start winding down for the night. Let's take a look at the to-do list. How did we do today? Guys, we did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go shopping for my outfit for next week's photo shoot on Wednesday, but that'll be okay because I'll be able to focus. I won't be stressed because I'll be on Easter break. But I'm pretty impressed. You know, some of these things on the to-do list were simple, like post to Dream Achieve Instagram. That took less than 5 minutes. But some of these things were definitely larger tasks that I'm proud to have gotten done. I think it was a successful, productive Monday, even though it was gloomy and the weather just had me like not wanting to do anything. But now that it's 9 p.m., it's about the time that I'm gonna start winding down for bed. I'll wash my face, do my skincare, like just pick up around the apartment and then get in bed and read. I am on the 3rd book of A Court of Thorns and Roses, about halfway through that book. So since I'm getting in bed a little bit earlier tonight, I'll be able to read that and kind of enjoy that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be sure to see you all in my next video. All right, I love you. Bye.